All right, welcome to This Week in Jackson County Schools. I'm Pamela Stone, and today we have North Sun Mountain School. Well, I guess is it really high school or just school?
We call it North Sun Mountain School.
School. But you're because you're pre-K all the way through 12th grade.
Yes,
You have a lot of grades in there. You have a lot of students. Are you the largest school there is?
we are.
Okay, 600 you said?
Around 650.
That's a lot. I mean, for you guys, because you guys have some that are like 150.
We have some schools that are smaller.
Wow. Well, so anyway, 650 there, pre-K through 12th grade. And next to me is Mr. Dustin Roden. He is the principal of the school. So welcome. Thanks for coming on.
Thank you for having me.
All right. And so tell us a little bit, because I know not everybody knows who you are, but tell us about your background. And you told me something you've been doing this last month. So you can share some of that information too. So.
Well, I started out in education in 2005. I graduated from Jacksonville State University. I got my education, my degrees, secondary math education, and then I got an administration degree back in 2008. I taught secondary math, which I taught high school math for 11 years.
Which courses?
I taught geometry, and I taught algebra and algebra finance, and career math. So I taught all the 9th and 10th grade classes at a school in Jackson County called North Jackson. And then after that, I moved to North Sun Mountain in 2015, and I taught 7th and 8th grade math, and I was the robotics teacher for a year and a half.
Cool. And now you're just the principal.
And I was fortunate to get the principal's job, assistant principal's job, and then I got the principal's job right after that.
Very good. So I would ask you if you miss being in the classroom.
Yes. I mean, I actually got we had a teacher retire this Christmas, so we had a little time lapse where we didn't have a certified teacher in the classroom. So I taught classes for about 4 weeks.
Yeah. And
I taught algebra and geometry for high school. So, I taught 4 classes in a day, and it was fun. I tell you, the only thing that I did not enjoy, which I always tell my teachers, I enjoy being in the classroom and going over things, but I didn't enjoy grading papers. I tell you,
I didn't even have to guess what you were going to say.
Grading papers, it took me.
Horrible, isn't it?
It took me because you know how to, if you don't give a multiple choice test, you grade, test, and when you have 25 plus students in a grade, and it takes at least 2 minutes, 3 minutes to grade one paper. So, but I did not miss that a bit.
I don't miss it. I mean, that's my worst thing is grading. I'm always grading. And my husband's like, why do you always grade? And I'm like, because there's always something to grade. 150 students get at least one assignment a day or every other day.
Yeah, I mean, you try to give grades at least three grades a week, and when you have quizzes and tests and
on
so
top
forth,
of the grades.
On top of the classwork, I didn't enjoy that, but and that's why I have a lot of respect for teachers. They're in the classrooms each and every day grinding, and and anytime you can help them out, show a little appreciation, that's what they need.
Grade the papers for them.
Let me grade the papers, right?
There you go. All right. Well,
except English. I don't know if I can grade English papers or not.
Well, I got yeah. No, I wouldn't want to. No. My youngest tried to do he took the SAT not too long ago, and I definitely do not know the English part like I should. Because to me, about half of them were like, well, they don't look too bad.
Yeah, and that's the thing too. I always say the ACT, it's like a game. There's a strategic system in place, and we're actually, speaking of the ACT, we give our juniors the ACT next Tuesday, which is March the 10th.
Okay.
So our juniors are going to take the test next Tuesday.
And that's free for them, right?
It's free, yes, ma'am. It's free. So this Friday, or Thursday and Friday and Monday, we're having like a crash course for all juniors, and we're going to sit down with each and every one of them, go over their pre-ACT, and try to get them ready to take this test, because that's important to us. We tell the students all the time, if you make a certain grade on that ACT, that's free money. The colleges will pay you to come.
Yes.
So
very important.
it's very important.
Very important. And there's like secrets to taking the test, so it's not really just always exactly what it seems like. It's because I remember when he was doing it, he went to some practice ones, and it's, well, if it does this, then kind of this, and
Yeah, and we look at the math. I look at the math, since that's what I majored in, and a student has to have a strong foundation in really 7th and 8th grade math and 9th grade math, and if they have a strong foundation, then they're going to be fine on that test, and that's what we emphasize to even our 7th and 8th graders. Look, this is important. If you have a strong foundation in 7th and 8th grade, and then when you get up to 9th grade, then the ACT test should be okay to score well.
Right. Do they have the higher math on the SAT?
They do. They
like
do.
Calculus and stuff?
They do have calculus and geometry and so forth. But if you notice, it's like a gradual increase. The easier questions start out, and then, of course, the last 10, 15 questions are going to be your calculus, trig,
right.
Pre-cal.
Do you guys have any of those classes?
We do.
Do you?
Yeah,
okay.
we do. But still, it's just if you have a strong foundation,
Sure.
algebra and pre-algebra, then that's going to go a long way.
Well, even like your English, if you have a strong foundation in what your grammar is and how to understand it and your spelling concepts and a lot of that stuff, I think it makes all of that a little bit easier when you're doing it.
I agree. You think they got autocorrect on the ACT test?
No, but recently I bought an old-fashioned typewriter, like the kind that, and I have it in my classroom, and the kids have messed with it a little bit, and they're just amazed that, wow, you can't correct it. And I have like the whiteout paper that you
Oh, I remember.
You remember?
I typed on one when I was
okay,
ninth
I just
grader.
don't know what your age is, but yeah, so you slide it behind it, and they're like, wow, it just doesn't correct it. I'm like, no, and if you made a word with like too many mistakes, then you had to retype the entire thing. And they're like, oh my gosh, I wouldn't do it. I'm like, yes, you would, because that was what was required.
And and I'll be honest with you, we teach a keyboarding class in our school, and I believe the keyboarding class when I was in high school was very important in what I'm doing now, because I type emails all day. I type papers. I'm constantly writing reports and taking classes, and if I just type with two fingers.
Do you type right?
Oh, I do.
You do?
I do.
Oh, I'm gonna have to test you one day.
Try me. I don't know how many words a minute I can go, but I can.
I'll give you a website
well.
you can go and you can tell me, report it,
Okay.
email me, and let me know how fast you go.
I think I know which one you're talking about.
It's typing.com.
Yep.
It's very good.
But yeah, I have to do that.
Okay. So I give my students a challenge. If they can beat me, I will buy them a full-size candy bar.
Really?
I do.
So if I beat you, you buy me?
I'll buy you a full-size candy bar.
Here we go.
There we go. We'll compete. But I get a chance to go back and try it.
Okay. That's
Deal?
fair. That's fair.
All right. Well, good. So some of the things that you just did, you guys like to reward for attendance. Say thank you. I think most schools do. I think it's important, saying, hey, you're here. Because if the kids aren't there, then they can't learn.
I agree. We want kids at our school every day.
Right.
We want them there. I taught in the class, this past semester. It's like we're having to reteach, when kids are not there. And we know that, things come up. Maybe you have to go to a funeral. Maybe you have to go to the doctor and so forth. But, we're starting to reward our students a little bit better. We've done cheese sticks from our local restaurant, Clouds, in the past. We're high school. But now we're dipping into our kindergarten through our 4th grade, and then we have our 5th grade through 8th grade divided up, and then we got 9th through 12th. And recently we had an ice cream party. So I
think we have a picture of the ice cream party too.
Yeah, I did. I sent so we had an ice cream party last week of kids, rewarding kids for having great attendance.
Well, good. So I think we'll get that picture up in just a minute. But I bet they enjoyed it.
They did.
Do they understand the importance of it, you think?
I think so.
I know high schoolers do.
High schools, they do. And, there's so, we live in such a busy time, but still, being on time,
right,
being in class, getting your material, I think that's important also. So, and, you would think that high school students wouldn't like ice cream. Hey, look, everybody likes ice cream.
My high school, they like stickers still.
Now, we go all out. We got ice cream. We got Hershey, sprinkles. We got it all.
Chocolate chips, Cool Whip.
I think
Whipped cream or
yes,
whatever?
Cool Whip. We got whip. Yeah, we got it caramel. I mean, we got it all. So I
Dang.
mean, and I'm talking high school kids. They enjoyed it as much as the first graders we
Very good. Cool.
served.
All right. So, but the picture we have is of the elementary school kids.
Yes.
Correct?
I sent the picture of the elementary students, first grade, and then I don't know if I sent the seventh grade and ninth grade because they were other class winners too.
Okay. Well, we'll get back to that. He's currently disposed, but we'll get back to those pictures. Okay. So then we talked about AMSTI. So tell everybody that's an acronym. Tell us what the acronym stands for.
Stands for Alabama Math, Science, Technology, and Innovation.
Okay.
UAH, they come out to our schools and then they provide several experiments for our students. We're very blessed about having them partner with us. This last week they had a crayfish. I call it a crawfish.
I call it a crawfish.
I
Is it
do
really
too.
a crayfish?
They said it's a crayfish, so I had to adjust my vocabulary. So we're having
That's
a crayfish experiment. So the kids that they told me how to determine which one's a male, which one's a female. We did a
So did you figure it
race,
out?
Sorta. I mean,
I can't
they were
imagine.
trying.
Can you really tell the difference between a male and a female?
You have to. It was hard for me.
Is it the
'cause I just-
colors?
No, I think it's about the way the back legs were where
Standing?
they're at on the.
I think we have a picture. There's a picture of the crayfish.
Yeah, this gentleman right here, they were seeing how fast that crayfish could get down that ramp. It was a slick ramp, so they did a slick ramp. Then they also did like a sandpaper. They put sandpaper on the ramp, and then they did just a race. They got on flat ground and saw who's crayfish.
Crayfish.
Yeah, crayfish.
I did not know that.
So the kids loved it. I actually got pinched by one. I thought that maybe but it kind of hurt, but I kept on going.
Okay. Did you have a permanent mark or anything
No,
where you got pinched?
I didn't. I don't think so. I didn't go back and look, but I
Okay.
think
So who pays for this?
it comes to the state.
Does it? Do they send somebody with it, or do they just send you the package and your science
Well,
teachers do it?
It's real nice if our teachers get trained in AMSTI.
Okay.
They get these. They give them totes, and every
Right.
semester they get totes, and it's got all kinds of experiments in there, and they use them throughout the year. So and then sometimes they send their actual instructors out, and they do experiments like this one. So it's a great deal. I mean, it's a win-win
That is
for
cool.
everybody.
That's very cool. All right, so now we have the picture. We're going to go back to the picture with the awards. I guess the attendance awards. There we go.
So everybody's enjoying it, smiling.
Ice cream. What grade is this?
Sprinkles. This is first grade. So they
Oh,
got
they're so little.
They are. So they got ice
That's
cream
when they're all
party.
sweet, right?
They're all sweet. Everybody's sweet. I don't know what everybody's. I mean, they're all sweet. We have great students at North Sun Mountain.
Awesome. Good. Well, that's very cute. And I bet, did the teachers get to eat too?
Yes, the teachers got to eat. So I mean, it was a great day.
Good.
Just put it that way.
I bet the kids are excited to see you as the principal come down.
Yeah, I mean, and that's the toughest part about the job is like getting, going
Especially
throughout
for you,
the
because
day.
you got 12, 13 grades. That's a lot.
And I tell you, each and every day I hand out birthday suckers
Do you really?
to the kids, and I'm telling you, I get more out of that than any. That's the best part of my day.
So you go find for all grades.
all grades.
How many do you give a day?
Today we had two students that had
not
birthdays.
much. Okay.
So I mean, some days you might have 5 or 6, but
But that's hard when they're going from the spectrum of pre-K through 12th grade.
and then sometimes and that's how you build relationships with the kids.
That's
sometimes
all it's about.
yeah, and sometimes you might have whenever you have a student has the same birthday as you can say, hey, what when's your birthday?
Right.
And it's just that that bond you have with that end of
I have that with
student.
one of my students, and now she's in high school, and I have her brother, and now she's working at one of the local restaurants, and she still sees me. She tells everyone when we're together, hey, this is Miss Stone, and we have the same birthday, and it's a real big connection for us.
Oh yeah.
So it's pretty cool.
Yeah, and then also you're trying to find that day. I think there was one day this year we didn't have anybody have a birthday.
Really?
Yeah, one day. It's kind of amazing.
That's amazing. with 650
At Comfort
students.
Gallery in Kimball.
So, all right, well, we're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, we'll finish talking.
Ledwell and the staff at Mr. Rooter in Scottsboro. Mr. Rooter provides your home or business with advanced solutions using high-tech equipment. Our commitment to customer satisfaction shines through in our personalized service. When you schedule an appointment, our professionals will dedicate time to explain the work that has to be done. Our staff will give you upfront pricing, so you'll know exactly what's involved before any work begins. We even pump septic tanks and do new construction on houses. Fully licensed, bonded, and insured, Mr. Rooter in Scottsboro. Call Stacy Ledwell today to set up an appointment at 256-574-4710.
Personal injury law, court procedure, insurance law, and medicine are all very complicated and always changing. You should be suspicious of any firm depending on staff, paralegals, or even young attorneys instead of their most experienced trial lawyers to research, understand, and make decisions about how best to manage your injury case. At the Bandy firm, trial lawyers Sean Richardson and Marshall Bandy, with over 65 years of combined trial experience, will always be personally involved in the research and decision-making in every aspect of your case. Sean Richardson and Marshall Bandy of the Bandy firm will be with you every step of the way. If you have been injured due to the negligence of another, call the Bandy firm today. They'll be with you every step of the way. The Bandy firm, 706-935-STEP, or on the web at bandylaw.com. The Bandy firm, every step of the way. 706-935-STEP. 706-935-7837.
The Big Jet Fly. We're caught in a trap. One of these nights, love will keep us together. In the name of love. Ours is our breath. Ours. Wouldn't it be nice if we were older? The Big Jet Fly. WFI.
At Comfort Gallery in Kimball, you can truly shop for any piece of furniture from any of our manufacturers. Drop in today and use our in-store kiosk. It's over 40 inches of full color, completely interactive for ease of use. And yes, you can shop all of our manufacturers for virtually any piece you may be looking for. Come to Comfort Gallery in Kimball to find exactly what you need for your home using our kiosk to shop from all of our manufacturers. Free delivery and setup, 1 year free layaway, and 6 and 12 months same as cash available at Comfort Gallery, 780 Main Street, Kimball, Tennessee.
All right, welcome back to This Week in Jackson County Schools. If you're just not joining us, I'm Pamela Stone, and we're here with Mr. Dustin Roden. He is the principal of North Sand Mountain School. They are a pre-K through 12th grade school, very large, about 650 students. So, and we were talking during the break, you have you, and then a full-time assistant principal, and a full-time counselor, and then a part-time counselor.
I do.
That's nice.
Mm-hmm.
So you got plenty of extra help there.
Yes.
Not that you couldn't use more, just so this, but definitely good. And we've been talking about that you guys did that attendance reward, what was it, the first graders?
Yes, we have an award like we did it by class this time, and we had first graders that won the challenge, the seventh graders won the challenge, and also the ninth graders, they won the challenge. So they all got ice cream sundaes.
Super cool. And then the Amsty with the crayfish.
Crayfish, yeah.
Crayfish. I thought they were crawfish. Aren't they called crawdads? Isn't that the same?
Yes, I guess in the southern,
I thought they were
southern
crawdads.
states.
Texas, they have them on the menu. You get to order crawdads.
Because I looked at the worksheet that Amsty provided, and it did say crayfish because I had to give it a double take because I thought, that's a crawfish.
Did they spell it different?
Yeah, Crayfish. So they do.
Did you look it up? Are they really the same?
I did not look it up.
I'm
But
gonna
I
have
was
to look
told.
it up.
But I was
Oh,
told.
you were told that?
I was told. So
Okay.
I believed it.
I know. I always have my phone. It's like somebody tells me, and I'm going to check it out. So, all right. So crayfish. Yeah, Texas have crawdads. You just go and eat them all the time. Deep fried.
That's what I asked. I asked them if we were going to boil them. After the experiment.
Or boil them.
Of course, the kids they were no, we don't need to do that.
Deep fry them in some cherry sauce. It's amazing.
Cherry sauce.
Yes, in Texas, the restaurant, and some really good like cherry dipping sauce. So
Really?
good.
Never,
Oh my gosh.
I've never heard of that.
Yeah, super good. So, all All right. And then, so now we're just going to talk about some stuff coming up. We did talk about the SAT is Tuesday for your juniors. It's free. Parents, do not let your juniors miss. Seriously, it's like free. And can they make it up if they miss it?
There is a makeup day, but we urge every junior to come that day. And, also, too, Thursday, Friday, and Monday, we're having cram sessions. So that's a
Make
great
sure
time.
they're there.
Yeah, great time for them to come and, get that extra. Maybe that will gain a couple points. That's what we're asking. Each student come up 2 points. We're not going to try to make it too difficult, but if everybody come up 2 points on their ACT.
And it's really like little clues that, and secrets that they learn how to, kind of like learning how to take the test.
And that's one thing, I tell our teachers, just on those 2 days, just lay it out on the table, and our teachers have done a well job planning this out. So I think it's going to be great. I mean, hopefully our scores and these students, they do well on it and get some free money if they decide to go to college. That's what we're hoping.
I mean, that's what it is. It's just free money. And even if you don't go to college, you might be able to take a class or two and then see what you want to do from there.
Yeah, a lot of and that's one thing too. We don't just push college because we think the technical side of everything. We got Epcot, which is in Hollywood, our tech school, and we push a lot of kids to tech, and we want more. There's still more kids that need to go to tech in our area. And that's immediate. As soon as they learn that trade, then they get hired and then they get paid. I mean, and that might take 2 years and to get and they even pay a lot of our students to go to college. I know a lot of students at North Mountain, they have a technical scholarship where they get their college paid for free and just by going through their course.
Well, and I've talked to the cosmetology teacher. I think they are like 1 or 2 classes when they're done with the high school courses and they're licensed. I mean, provided they pass their license. And then same thing with the welding. And I think even maybe electrical, if I remember right, like 1 or 2 like qualifying classes
credentials,
at the and the test, and they're licensed. I mean,
and I think too, and I think that's where we're heading. In the future, if you have more credentials on your resume, I think you'll get a better job.
Oh, yeah.
Because if you got a company that they look at your resume and say, oh, you got 4 credentials right here, and you got another student that didn't go through their class to get credentialed, they're going to pick that one that's got 4 credentials, so they're ahead of the game. So I think that's where we're heading. If kids, and that's what we're pushing. We got a lot of hardworking parents and in our community, and there's great jobs. There's jobs out there. You just got to be willing to work.
Well, what I've told my students is sometimes it's not about what you know. It's about the fact that you could complete that. Even if you're what you studied in school or even in a tech school is totally different than what you want to do. The fact that you finished it and you completed it with fairly good grades shows any employer so much about you as a person.
Yeah, self-gratification. And that's the thing too, like, I know, I was in the classroom. I hear from students, why do we got to do this? I'm not going to do anything and, use this math degree for anything.
Oh, I know.
And I tell them the exact same thing. If you can do this right now, then you're going to complete things that you didn't think you could complete.
Yep.
After you get out of high school.
Yep.
And sticking with it and staying the course, that means a lot.
It does.
And students need to know that. And so we try to tell them the truth, and hopefully it'll stick, and maybe they can use it and apply it when they graduate.
Yep, I agree so much. Okay, so what else do you got going on that you need to talk about? Is there anything that we've missed from you?
We got, like I said, we got great teachers at our school. We got great students at our school. Our community's awesome. It's just a great place, and building relationships is key to our school. So I'll put us up against anybody, to be honest with you.
That's nice.
And like I said, right now we've got sports starting. The weather's kind of caused a little bit of a delay on our baseball and softball and golf too. Do
you guys have soccer?
We do not have soccer.
Okay, just
but
curious.
our golf team won the state championship last year, so we're kind of defending. We're going to try to defend that
Do you
this
play
year.
golf?
No, I do not
Oh,
play
no,
golf.
man. Okay, just curious.
Yeah.
Well, that's good.
And also our fishing team. We started fishing. Our guys go fishing. They leave Thursday to go fishing, and they do well each and every year.
Where do
in
they
the
go
company.
fishing at?
I think this tournament's in Eufaula, so they have to travel all
So
South Alabama.
it's a night overnight.
Oh yes,
Trip.
couple nights.
Really?
Mm-hmm. We let them go. We let them go practice.
Are you the one that has a female coach? One of them has a female coach this year.
fishing coach?
Yeah,
No, we have.
because her
Mr.
son
Moore.
wanted to do that, and there wasn't one, so she took over.
There you
It's
go.
somebody from Jackson County.
Hey, I wish they had it when I was going through school. I love to fish.
Oh, yeah, I love to fish too. So, yeah, that would be cool. All right, well, good. So I think we're going to take a break, and when we come back, we're going to talk to, we have 3 high school girls here, and they're going to talk about not the Junior Beta Club, the
Senior beta.
the Senior Beta Club. And we're going to find out what that's about and talk to them and what's going on. And also, they were in band and talk to them a little bit about. How long have you had band?
They have. I got there in 2015, and they've had bands since then.
while
I don't.
then.
Yeah, it's been several years. Last year was the first time this year we hired a gentleman named Tim Clark, and for the first time, he is a full music. Like he teaches music all day, and we hired him a full. He's a full teacher unit.
So does he teach to the elementary and then go all the way to the high school?
He does.
Do they do marching?
He does. He does marching. He's got choir. That's one thing that he teaches, and because
cool.
that offers a lot of avenues for our students. We have talented students at Northstone Mountain, and just gives them another way that they can express themselves.
Cool. All right. Well, we're going to take a break. When we come back, we'll be talking to those girls. We'll be right back.
Come enjoy pizza for lunch or dinner in a family-friendly atmosphere at Stevie B's Pizza in Fort Payne. Enjoy the buffet and salad bar anytime, or have a specialty pizza made to order. At Stevie B's, take advantage of Two-Stamp Tuesday for adult and senior buffets, and Thirsty Thursdays when drinks are free after 4 p.m. Take out any medium pizza weekdays between 2 and 5 for just $4.49. And on the weekends, take out any 2 large pizzas just $14.99. Book your parties now by calling Stevie B's at 256-979-1234. Stevie B's Pizza, 2200 Galt Avenue North, Fort Payne.
Spring is just around the corner, and your lawn care and decisions about lawn care are soon to be on the horizon. Let me tell you about a good, dependable lawn care service that's ready to provide you honest, dependable lawn care and at a reasonable price. Holman's Lawn Care is ready to maintain your yard this spring. Call Denny Holman at 423-280-6495. Denny will be happy to provide you references and a free estimate. From residential to commercial, each lawn will be done with their personal commitment. Don't put your lawn care decision off any longer. Call Holman's Lawn Care, 423-280-6495.
Citizens Tri-County Bank, the only community bank Marion Countyans will ever need. At 402 North Cedar Avenue in South Pittsburgh, 4765 Main Street in Jasper, and at 14087 Highway 28 in Whitwell. Providing the highest standard of customer services with a personal touch. Our associates can help you with personal loans, personal lines of credit, a variety of mortgage loans, and more. And we offer real-time internet banking too. See us in South Pittsburgh, Jasper, and Whitwell today. Citizens Tri-County Bank, the only community bank Marion Countyans will ever need. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
NL Tax and Bookkeeping is ready to serve all of your tax needs. Nancy Anderton's been serving the tri-state area since 1978. Now you can get your taxes prepared with no out-of-pocket expenses. Ask about up to a $1,200 refund advance. It's fast, easy, safe, and convenient. NL Tax and Bookkeeping is open 8:30 a.m. till 6:30 p.m. Eastern, Monday through Friday, and 8:30 a.m. till 2 p.m. Eastern on Saturday. Questions about the Affordable Care Act? We have those answers too. And we offer a free form price comparison. Experienced and professional tax services. NL Tax and Bookkeeping. 500 Alabama Highway 73, 7 miles from downtown Trenton. Call today at 706-657-4758 or 256-597-2829. NL Tax and Bookkeeping. 706-657-4758 or 256-597-2829.
All right, welcome back to This Week in Jackson County Schools. I'm Pamela Stone, and if you're just now joining us, we are here with North Send Mountain School. They are pre-K through 12th grade school. We just got to talking to the principal, Mr. Dusty Roden, and he is a principal there, and they have about 650 students. And next to me, I have three students. They're girls that are in high school. We're going to introduce them and let them introduce themselves, but they are here predominantly to talk about the Senior Beta Club. And they've got a competition coming up, and they're also going to be talking about, they're all in band. You're all in band, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, and we're going to talk about band and why they like it. And then one of them's a senior, and she's getting ready to fly off out of high school. And then the other two are going to talk about what they want to do when they grow up. Well, or almost grow up, whatever you want to call it. So, all right, so we'll start with you, and you can introduce yourself and tell us your favorite subject and what grade you're in, and tell us why did you decide to join the Beta Club and what instrument you play.
Okay. Well, my name is Olivia Higdon. I'm a senior at North Send Mountain. My favorite subject would probably be English, just because I love reading. You know,
Do you like writing?
I love writing. Yeah, I love writing.
Do
as
you
well.
really?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I play the clarinet and the saxophone mainly.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And why did you join Beta?
Well, I joined Beta mostly because when you're going to the Beta convention, you're really allowed to make pretty much anything you want and like quiz yourself on anything that you want. You know, go to the different competitions, and I really liked the part where you can make anything you want, like really anything you want, and just bring it there.
So there's no real rules.
No, as long they categorize what you make, but you can really make anything.
Cool. All right. What about you?
My name is Rachel Yates. I'm 10th grade.
Okay.
I am a band runner in band.
What is that?
I help around with stuff. I like when it's marching season, I get stuff and help make sure they have all of their things prepared.
Okay. What's your favorite subject?
Most likely math. I understand it really well.
Do you? Okay, good. All right, and why Beta Club?
Beta is just really something that like helps you soar in it and lets you know where you're gonna go and how you can do this in the future. You have a lot of free reign with the art in it.
So, and you all know, I'm sure, that it looks really good on a college resume
Yes.
or a job application, right? Either one of them. So, okay, what about you?
My name is Michaela Yancey. I'm a 10th grader at North Send Mountain. And in the band, I play alto sax.
It's a big sax.
No, it's the little one.
Oh, it's the little one?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so why Beta?
I joined Beta Club because I feel like it's a really big opportunity, especially like you said, for colleges and job applications. And you can also get scholarships from Beta as well. And there's another thing, Beta, it helps people. It's not only just for scholarships and money. You help people in Beta. And that's
So let's talk about it. And any one of you are welcome to answer. Somebody tell everyone what Beta stands for. Does anybody know?
What Beta stands for?
Yeah, it's an acronym. I don't know what it stands for, but I'm pretty sure it's an acronym.
Can't say I know what the
I don't know, but
I don't remember either.
no, I don't remember. Okay, what does Beta do? Like, I mean, I know that you have to get good grades. You have to be like what, B or better?
A's and B's.
A's and B's. And then you also have to have. Do you have at this level? Do you have to have teacher recommendation?
No, we don't.
No, you don't. Okay. And what about you guys are a service organization? So what are some of the service projects you guys have been doing?
I haven't really been involved with any service projects
Okay.
yet. I know that they've done some. I think that's more to do with the president
Okay.
and the different officers.
How about, you guys done any of the service projects?
I can't say we have.
No? Okay. All right. And so, but the grades have to be better. You have to be on the upper end of behavior, right?
Yeah, you have to be dedicated in your schoolwork in order to be a part of Beta.
Cool. So tell us what you're going to do at the convention. Now, let's tell everyone when the convention is. Or is it called a convention or a competition?
It's a convention.
A convention, okay. March 25th through the 27th. That's during you guys are giving up, get this, people, your spring break. Part of your spring break to go travel.
It's dedication.
That is dedication. I mean, it's kind of fun because you get to travel and there won't be any parents. Well, I mean, parents can go, I'm sure, but there probably won't be any parents. But still, to give up your spring break where you could go to the beach, Okay.
It's still fun. It's fun regardless.
Yeah, you get to hang out with friends.
You meet a
and-
lot of new people
Yeah.
there too.
That's one of the most fun parts. All the
Yeah.
people you
Yeah.
get to meet.
Because is everyone in the state, or is everyone?
Yeah, it's anyone that's involved with Beta in the state. You know, anyone that participates
That's a
in
lot
doing
of
the club.
people.
It is a lot of people.
It is a lot of people. Okay, so what are you gonna compete in?
Okay, so actually, me and Michaela are doing Living Literature. And we did this last year as well. This year we're doing Pan's Labyrinth, and basically, Living Literature is where you take a scene out of a book and you build a set that's 12 by 12 by 12, and you put it in a room, and the judges judge you based off of like how accurate it was to the book, how detailed your scenes are, your poses, a lot of different things to do with that. And so we get to create this giant scene, a lot of costumes. You know, we get to put all the props into this big scene.
How many are doing the same?
Right now, we have about 4 people that are working on it. Right now, we're just sketching it out and painting the whole thing. So,
But you're running out of time. It's coming up pretty soon.
yeah, we're fast workers.
Okay, good. All right. Which can you tell us what you're doing, or is it a secret?
What we're doing?
Yeah, like I mean, give us like
Yeah.
for somebody who's not read the book or
Right. Well, Pan's Labyrinth is a mild horror story, I would say. It's more like a fairy tale horror story about a little girl named Ophelia during the Civil War, the Spanish Civil War. It's all in Spanish.
Oh,
Yeah. And it's really just a fairy tale about, I think, disobedience.
okay.
Yeah.
Do you speak Spanish?
Oh, no, I don't speak Spanish.
So are you saying it in Spanish or are you going to say it in English?
No. Basically, what we do in Living Literature is it's a freeze frame. It's like a frozen in time scene.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Cool. All right. Are you doing another one, or is that all you're doing?
I'm actually doing the English quiz.
And what do you do on the English quiz?
I'm pretty sure it's just a test about like your knowledge on English and grammar.
When to hyphenate and
Yeah.
spelling and
All
stuff
that
like
stuff.
that. Cool. All right. What are you going to do?
I'm mostly participating in art. I'm doing black and white photography, color photography, and acrylic painting, and then I'm also taking a science test.
Do you have any of your pictures with you?
I do not. I
Alright.
placed last year though.
Did you? What place?
I got second place.
Make sure they bring pictures, Mr. Next Time Pictures. Okay, what about you?
I'm doing living literature, as Olivia said, but I'm also doing the science quiz as well.
So you're just going to be tested on.
Not science, I'm sorry, social studies.
Okay, so same thing. You're going to be tested on.
Social studies is basically just like a mixture of like civics, government, and history.
I don't know that I would want to do that on this one. Right? I'm going to Puerto Rico.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, so I'll be thinking about you girls while I'm hanging out in Puerto Rico. Y'all taking your test, okay?
Oh yeah.
Okay, sounds good. All right, so is everyone as dedicated as you three?
I'd say most people are really dedicated to Beta, especially most people that go to the convention. They definitely work really, really hard on what they bring.
So how often do you guys study for this? Do you study for your tests?
Yeah, it's kind of just like, well, we have a couple of weeks, obviously, so
Right.
it's just really studying on and off whenever I can from school.
Okay, what about you guys?
I do the same as well.
Yeah, just in your free time outside of school, studying when you can for what you need to do.
So do they give you study guides to what to study from?
No.
So you just, like for you just open a social studies book?
Basically. Or just
And-
like look up, I like to watch videos on YouTube about history stuff, and you can learn a lot of information from that. And also read a lot of articles about government and politics as well.
Okay, so let's talk real quick about you're a senior, so we're going to talk about what you want to be, and where you're headed next year. But you guys already have some really good ideas what you want to do too. Okay, so we'll start with you.
Okay.
Tell us what you're going to do when you graduate and where you want to be.
Right. Well, after I graduate, I hope to get accepted into UAB's Theater Tech program. They have a great program at UAB with anything to do with theater, you know. I really would love to become a set manager or a stage manager and possibly even like a theater director. I would love to be any of those things.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay. What about you?
I plan on going into psychology after school. I'm going to take a psychology college course next year, and anything in that, honestly.
So what made you want to go into that?
It just interests me so much, every aspect of psychology. It's just intriguing to me.
Okay. But what was your favorite subject? Math? You know, those don't match really well. Usually people who are math like it because there's always an answer. It's this way or this way. And their psychology is not that way. It's, well, if this, then maybe this. Oh, and this might get thrown in. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Totally different. Okay, what about you?
After high school, I plan to go to UNA High School, and I plan to major in educational science and minor in music education.
So you want to be a teacher?
Yes.
Super cool. What about you? You ever thought about teaching theater at some point?
Possibly, but I'd love to do that on the side more, you know. I'm not exactly like the teacher type.
Oh, no. Okay. What about you? No teaching? Okay. Just curious. All right. So let's talk about band now. So how's band?
How is band at North Sand Mountain? Small, but...
How many are there?
There are around 25 members,
Oh, that's
I'd
small.
say. Yeah.
It's very small.
Okay. Okay. So that's not bad, though.
Yeah. No. We've actually won a lot of first place awards
Did
for
you?
our band. It's really miraculous, a lot of people say. Because, like, they don't really... I think it's because their expectations are lowered because our band is so small.
Right.
Yeah. They don't really expect that much, and then we come out and just blow them away.
Do you guys march?
Yeah, we do.
Did you?
Yeah. we're
Like, do you
marching
actually
band.
have a...
Yeah.
You know, like where you move show?
Yeah.
Right.
I don't know what you call that. Is there a name for when you move? Like,
Marching band.
just marching?
Yeah.
All right. Well, I mean, I've seen some who march, but they just march in place. They don't actually make
Right.
designs,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, there's a difference. Well, good. And how long have you been in the marching band?
I've been in the marching band for 5 years.
Oh, long time. So, are you good?
Well, I'd say.
What chair do you hold?
I'm the drum major, actually, for my band.
Ah,
Yeah.
okay.
I've just been in it. I joined last marching season, so not long.
Not long. Are you good?
I just
You practice?
I help out. So
Well, that's true, but you can still be good at that, right?
Yeah.
Is she good at it? You're the drum major.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, good. What about you?
I've been in it for 2 years, about 2 years now.
Do you like it?
I do. I love it.
I was in band. I played flute.
Oh, that's nice.
How long were you in band?
Since I was in 4th grade, actually.
Really?
Wow.
We started in 4th grade. So I got my flute in 4th grade, and I was in first chair every year all the way through high school.
Wow. That is
So
really cool.
It was. And my oldest son was a clarinet player. I went to All-State for 3 years.
Wow.
Wow.
So I love band.
That is impressive.
Yeah, we love band too, I mean.
All right. Well, girls, thanks for coming on. I wish you the very best. Take pictures
Yes.
and bring them. So, all right. We're going to take a quick break. And when we come back, we got some junior high kids we're going to talk to. We'll be right back.
Can you gig it? Oh, yes, you can. We know you've been waiting for a long time, and now Tennessee Valley Net is bringing it to you. Gigabit internet service now available in certain areas of Dade County. Not just fast, super fast internet service now available from Tennessee Valley Net. People are talking, I mean really smiling about gig speed internet available in limited areas from Tennessee Valley Net. Call today at 706-657-4367 or log on at tvn.net and see if gig speed is available where you are. We know you'll gig it from Tennessee Valley Net. When you or a loved one is facing a life-limiting illness, hospice care may be the answer. At Tapestry Hospice, the patient is the focus of our care. We are here to serve you and facilitate your wishes. Tapestry caregivers are concerned with managing your pain, keeping you in touch with your physician, and helping you make plans for the future. Hospice is life-affirming, and Tapestry Hospice can help you deal with all aspects of life, mind, body, and soul. Call Tapestry Hospice for more information. 706-383-8812. That's 706-383-8812. Tapestry Hospice. Redefining hope.
Georgia Northwestern Technical College is now accepting applications for classes. We offer programs in business, health, industrial, and public service at 6 campus locations with financial aid options as well. Take day, evening, or online classes to get your degree, diploma, or certificate. Apply now. Drop by one of our campuses today or check us out at gntc.edu. Georgia Northwestern Technical College.
Landers McLarty Ford of Fort Payne is your destination for quality automobile service. Landers McLarty is second to none when it comes to service on your vehicle. You can drop by and see us on Glen Boulevard Southwest in Fort Payne. Call our service department at 256-845-1101 or schedule an appointment online at LandersMcLartyFordFortPayne.com. So whether you drive a Ford or any other make of car, SUV, or truck, see our ASE certified and Ford factory trained technicians today at Landers McLarty Ford in Fort Payne.
Hey, that cold weather is coming, and it's never too early to get your winter supplies from Rising Fawn Hardware and Supply, 4300 Highway 11 South in Rising Fawn. Everything you need to wrap pipes under the house, winterize around the doors. Make sure your outside faucets are protected, and keep those drafts from coming through the windows. Get your supplies for fall and winter for the home and farm today. Rising Fawn Hardware and Supply, 4300 Highway 11 South in Rising Fawn. Telephone 706-462-2071.
All right, welcome back to This Week in Jackson County Schools. I'm Pamela Stone, and if you're just now joining us, we are here with Northern Mountain School. They are a pre-K through 12th grade school. They have about 650 students. We just got done speaking to 3 really intelligent, very, very mature girls from high school. They are doing their Senior Beta Club convention coming up they're giving a part of their spring break. Would you guys give a part of your spring break to do a competition?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, probably. Good. And then and several different things, and studying for tests and all kinds of stuff. So let's also talk about that next Tuesday is when the juniors are going to take their ACT. It is a free test. Make sure, parents, that you get them there Thursday, Friday, and Monday, because that's when they're going to learn all the, ways to take the test, kind of the clues on how to take the test and stuff, so that they can be ready to take that test and pass that SAT. It is free money for college when they do good at it. So, all right, next to me I have 2 middle schoolers, and they're going to talk about, they're both in Beta Club, and they're Junior Beta Club, and we're going to talk about theirs. But first we're going to talk about, you guys did some field trips. So they're different grades. I'm going to let them introduce themselves, but the 7th grade took some field trips, some science field trips.
Yes.
So she's going to talk about the different things that they did on the field trips and stuff. So before I get started, tell us your name and what your favorite subject is, and maybe why that's your favorite subject, and anything else you want everybody to know.
Okay.
So we'll start with you.
My name is Avery Cooper, and my favorite subject is science. I like it because you learn something new every day.
Okay.
My name is Jack Johnson, and my favorite subject is science because when I grow up, I want to be a pediatrician.
Wow. That's a lot of years of schooling. You know that? Has somebody told you that?
Yes.
Okay, I'm just making sure. Not that it's not worth it, because it's very much worth it. And the rewards have got to be amazing. So what do you want to do? Do you have any clue what you want to do?
I want to be a pediatric cancer doctor.
But that's even longer, because you got to go do a specialty in the cancer part.
Yeah.
So what made you want to do that?
One of my cousins has some stuff wrong with him, and I would like to go find out different stuff, and I just want to help people.
Okay, cool. So you kind of want to cure him. That's pretty cool. All right, so let's talk about your science trips.
Yes, we went to the McWayne Science Center in Hudson Alpha. Hudson Alpha, we went and we had solutions, and we extracted them and we tested them and seen the different colors that they made. And then we took the DNA out of a strawberry.
I didn't know strawberries had DNA. Did you?
No, I did not know.
Okay, I didn't know either. So, okay.
And then at McWayne Science Center, it's a big, huge museum, and you get to do a bunch of different stuff. It's hands-on activity everywhere.
What was your favorite part?
Mine was the discussion center. It's where employees set up scenarios of STEM in real life. And so it was the foundation of building a house and for the counterbalance.
Okay, so explain to counterbalance. I mean, because a lot of people are not going to have any clue what you're talking about.
Okay, so there was a piece of wood almost. Well, it was a piece of wood, and there was a nail in it, and you got to figure out how to build a house off of it. And so.
And was it just kind of teetering on the piece of wood?
It was stuck in it, and you had other nails, and you got to stack them on top of it. And
okay.
So you had to lay one across and have them in angles across of it, and one on top to keep it from sliding.
Kind of like a Jenga.
Yeah.
Similar to a Jenga, but on nails.
Yeah.
Okay, and hopefully y'all know what Jenga is, right? Okay. So did you do this?
Yes.
Did you succeed?
Yes.
Oh, good. Were you the only one who succeeded?
I don't know. We split up into groups.
Okay.
So.
Well, good. And that was your favorite?
Mm-hmm.
So what else did they do?
There was some more. There were like a basketball. It was like shoot the perfect angle to make it in the hoop, and it like recorded your scale from
Are
the
you a
shot.
basketball player?
No,
Are you ready to be a basketball player now that you learned the perfect angle to shoot?
no.
Did it help you?
Yes, it did.
So, but you're not ready to play basketball now?
No.
Oh, okay.
And then there was like a whole floor about dinosaurs.
I love dinosaurs.
Me too. And there's like where you could dig up fossils. And then there was a floor of sharks and stingrays that you could go down and pet.
Did you touch them?
Yes. And then there was just different stuff on each of the floors.
Super cool. I would have liked that.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
I'm not really big on touching the stingrays, but I'm good on the rest of the stuff. All right. Well, that sounds like fun. And so did you extract this DNA from a strawberry?
Yes, we did extract it.
Okay. What did you do with it?
We got to keep it in alcohol, and we got to take it home with us.
Really? Where do you have it now?
It is in my dresser drawer.
Cool. What's it look like?
It's just like white. It's like almost like a cloud, and it's like very small.
So can you see it like just like a little piece of something?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. I didn't know that. Awesome. All right. So let's talk about beta. You guys are in the junior beta. That just means what grades? Is it 7th down or is it 8th down?
It's 6th through 8th grade.
6th grade, so it's really true middle school. Okay, so what made you decide, wait, is this your first year in beta?
No, I'm in 7th grade. I've been in it since 6th grade.
What about you?
This
Well,
is
you're
my
6th grade.
This is my first year.
Okay, so what made you join?
I just wanted to go for like the activities. I wanted to try something new.
And is it the same in the middle school where you have to have good grades?
Yes.
Okay, but do you have to have teacher recommendation?
No.
No, okay. But you have to be no behavior problems, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So you guys are on the better end of all of the kids and you have to give up your time? Cool. All right, so let's talk about some things. You're going to talk about the Beta Club and what you've been doing?
Recently we had a sock and glove drive for homeless people.
Okay.
And we managed to get 157 pairs of socks
That's
and
a lot.
54 pairs of gloves.
That's a lot.
Yes.
Okay, and so you guys also participate in community service projects in Beta?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Okay. So what other ones have you done?
That's it so far, but we are going to be doing some pretty soon now.
Okay. That's a lot of socks. So what did you do with the socks and gloves? Do you know?
We donated most of them to homeless shelters and just those people.
Just helped them out?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So what else do we need to know about the Beta Club?
This year we went to competition. I wrote a speech. It didn't place this year, but hopefully it will.
That was your competition?
Yes, ma'am.
Just one?
Yes, I just did one this year.
Okay. What was your competition in?
I done jewelry, painting, and I took quiz bowl, which is like a bunch of random questions with a group of people, and I took the science test.
How'd you do?
Good.
Did you place?
No, I did not place in the test.
What do you do in jewelry? Do you make jewelry?
Yes, you do.
Do you make it there or do you make it at home and bring it?
You make it at home and bring it.
I suppose you didn't bring the jewelry.
No, I did not.
All right. Well, we got to get the principal to make you guys bring this stuff, right? But you brought some things. So tell us what else is on your cards that you want to tell us before we show and tell.
During basketball season this year, we had won the championship. It was our 4th year in a row. We started since 3rd grade through 6th grade.
Yeah.
Our season and tournament record was 41-0. We have not lost a game ever.
Wow.
In tournament in our season.
And this is through 4th through 6th grade?
3rd through 6th grade.
41-0?
Yes, ma'am.
Same coach?
Yes, ma'am.
Wow, that's amazing. Good job.
Over the years, we have not lost anyone, and I'm pretty sure we've gained 4 players.
Wow, that's amazing. That's quite a track record. And you're tall though.
Thank you.
You're quite tall. So, do you like playing basketball?
I do.
So, well, we already know she doesn't play basketball, but now she knows how to angle the ball right? All right. So, well, good. So, show us what you have on your boards.
Oh,
Tell me what you brought.
right here, this was.
So these are all for the beta convention that you guys just finished?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
This was our poster, and like it entered in mixed media. That's like where you can just make whatever you wanted to at beta, and like this was in the sign division, like where it just. But our theme this year was beta as far as you can see.
So it's an eye so you can see. Super cool. I like that.
And right here was our like record book and just everything we've done in here this year.
So it's a scrapbook?
Yes, ma'am.
I'm going to try to see if we can show everybody. So inside it is like all the things that you've done the whole year? Okay, and it has pictures of it all?
Yes.
Super cool. Who made this? Was it the teacher or were you guys? Did you guys make it? Or a
It was-
combination?
It was a little bit of both.
Yeah.
The teachers like helped us get the materials, but mostly the kids made it.
Are you a scrapbooker?
No.
Are you a scrapbooker? I'm not either. Super cool pictures, you know. Have you guys traveled a lot to go? Where was your convention at?
Birmingham.
So you traveled to Birmingham?
Yes, ma'am.
Was it an overnight trip?
Yes.
We went down there half a day, and then we were there the whole day, and then we left the next.
Okay. But you stayed overnight in a hotel?
Yes, ma'am.
Super cool. Was there a swimming pool?
No, not this
Oh,
year.
I get to these teachers. Jackson County doesn't know, like, everyone I talk to, no swimming pool. You got to get a swimming pool. This is super cool. All right. So what else did you bring?
This was this was in the woodworking division.
Okay, kind of hold it up so they can see. There you go.
But
That's a checkers.
yes, ma'am. It is a checkerboard.
Or a chessboard, right?
Yes.
Does it got a drawer in it?
No, the checkered pieces aren't here with us, but they were made from scratch too, just out of just like plain wood.
And that's wood.
Yes, ma'am.
And it's really, so for those of you who can't see, I mean, it's sanded, and then it's painted in a real high shellac kind of gloss or something.
This took over, I think, it took over about 2 weeks to make.
That's pretty fancy. Did you make it?
No, all these were just from our beta chapter.
But this is still from 6th, 7th, and 8th grade only, all of
ma'am.
this, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Cool. What was your favorite thing about
About.
beta, going to the convention?
I like just going there to meet all the people, and it's just a lot of fun to go.
Yeah. How many people did you meet?
I met a couple people. I didn't meet a whole lot. Like when I was taking the test before, I met a couple people from different classes and stuff.
What about you? What was your favorite part?
I like to just compete in everything I do.
Right.
And just
Are you just competitive? Well, you're the basketball player
Yes, ma'am.
that has a 0 record of losses. So I'm guessing you're very competitive.
Yes.
Are you that way in everything?
Pretty much.
Do you have a brother or a sister?
I have 2 little brothers.
Are you competitive with them?
Yes.
And you'll never let them win?
No.
Even though they're littler than you?
They're never
No,
gonna.
never. All right. What about you? Do you have any brothers or sisters?
Yes.
Are you competitive that way?
Yes.
Okay. And are you going to ever let them win?
Yeah. No.
No. No. All right. Well, thank you guys for coming on.
Thank you for having us.
That's super exciting. And you guys got all kinds of cool stuff. Did this win? Did that win?
No, this one actually, was.
Did it win?
No.
Did this win?
No.
Where's the other thing?
It's right here.
Did that win?
No.
Oh, okay. Did anybody win?
This year, I don't think we had anyone place.
No.
No? Too bad. All right, well, it doesn't matter. It was all about doing it, right?
Yeah.
All right, so, well, thank you for being here. So, all right, well, we will see you guys next week on This Week in Jackson County Schools. You want to wave? Bye.